doing? You have tuned in to day 43 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings. Welcome to you and your kin. Today we are going to be doing some arms, giving them a bit of action, a bit of love, getting their heart rate up a little bit. Why not? Because you know, Melbourne's given us this delightfully depressing grey sky outside. We're about to plunge into a week worth of crap weather. So nothing inspires you to be active in your lockdown more than that. So let's do this, hey? Thank you again for joining me. Hope you're all well. Take care of yourselves. You know how. If you don't know how, ask me. Or your medical professional, of course. So let's tune into today's playlist if you're following with that at home. 3, 2, 1, go. And feet hip width apart, of course. Bend the knees. Just let the butt cheeks relax and slide down the backs of the legs deep into the floor. Top of the head lifting, belly nice and soft. Nice round Buddha belly. And just squeezing up. And down. And up. Now as you do this, don't put tension through the neck. Just isolate up through the shoulders. Good, and just start to ever so slightly make that go into a circle. Teeny tiny. Making sure the neck's nice and free as you go. Gradually each time you go, just increase the circumference of that circle. And we're just going to start to let that be a bit of a roll forwards and a roll back, so we're curving over into a convex shape in the chest. Expanding out. Sorry, of course we're curving over into concave. From the back it's convex. Get on with it, Lyndall. Good. Now we're just going to let the arms join in a bit with the action, curving over. And releasing through the back. Curving right over, expanding out. Now just going in like you're flapping. Beautiful, really curving over, dropping the head. Like someone pulls you from the lumbar spine and tries to take the spine away from you, so you bend over, stretching through the coccyx, broadening out across the small of the back. Good, settling the arms down, just roll them out a little bit. And now going up, and down, and up. Good, and rolling out a foot. Letting it loosen through the hips. And going the other way. Just roll the wrists out as you're doing that. I like multitasking, you know that. And change feet. Take the hands the other way. And change direction as you do. Just turn it into elbow movements. Nothing like a little bit of coordination challenge to help you out, hey? Good. Breathing in and out. So as I rise to the floor, sink to the floor, I'm not putting the heels down. Breathing in. Keep going, but with the hands closed, breathing in and out and in. So the heels never touch the ground as I get down to the floor. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and out. Good. Just move through the shoulders again. Get the feet nice and loose. take it into the elbows. Getting a nice bit of energy now, so keep it nice and light, no strain. And double arms out. Change direction, making sure the neck's nice and loose. Don't let that start to crunch through. And forwards with the elbows. And rolling the shoulders. Lovely. All right, our nice favorite Lecoq movement. Hand and up. So the only energetic bit is that bit. Then switch off the arm. Bend the elbow at that point. That's what sends it to the face. Otherwise, it's just nice and released. So each time it goes up, you can feel like it's lengthening out further and further from the spine. Nice and release all the way through the legs. Don't tighten the hips as you're thinking about doing this. Changing arms. Pop. Release. Just learning how to switch off the arm. Let it do a free swing. Bend it. Relaxing all the way down to the ankles. Alright, if you're feeling it, let's do both arms. I'm going to ignore the music. Don't smash yourself in the face while you do this. That would be awkward. Okay, good. Hands to the side and wing flaps. Now, as we're holding the arms out, there's a temptation to tense them or engage because you think, oh, that's going to make it easier. It won't. Relax, soften. Feel like you're switching off all the muscles that you don't need. Light as a feather. Because you're flapping feathers. You know what? I'll stop. Keep it soft. All right, turning the hands into supination. Hands up, pouncing. See if you can get the feeling this is extending all the way out from the center of the spine. Fingertips are growing longer and longer away from the hand. Okay, slow it down. We're going to go back. Squeezing in between the shoulder blades as we do this. Doesn't have to be a big movement, but let it come from between the shoulder blades. And now going forward, just small little pops. Keeping the hands outstretched. I've got the knees just slightly soft, by the way. Good. Hands back into pronation, palms down, and circle. Yes. Good to be alive. Lengthen out. Let this come from the back. Go the other way. Shoulders down. It's not going to get easier if your shoulders go up towards your ears. No. Bad and wrong. Hands facing forwards and circle. Circle the other way. Hands facing down, circle. Breathe through the exquisite sense of pain that might start to come. Circle the other way. From here, we're going to circle around the ball. Up, down, up. You're loving it, aren't you? I can tell. Keep going. Up and down, up and down. And going in front. See, it's not so bad, is it? Smaller. All right, arms back out wide, and we go bounce and out. You can actually let this get a bit of a stretch now along the chest as you open it out. Relax across the top of the neck. Now we're going to go on the diagonal and change the diagonal. Swinging. So again, this movement is coming from the chest and from the hips, actually from the feet, really. And the arm's pretty passive. So that's how I'm going fast. I'm not tensing the arm at all. If I do, I'll probably tear something, and that's bad. So you want to relax, she says. Go the other way. Really let it open up across the back. Keep going. If you want, you can start to take the legs a little wider as we go with the other arm, going forwards first. So starting to widen the legs now. So working through the floor, and that's what's making the arm move. Use this to release out any tension you've developed through the sustained movements before. Going the other way. Love it. Good. Let's settle it down a bit wider. Hands together. One side. Like a tank. Again, I'm turning from the hips at the moment. So you can feel that the pressure changes from one foot to the other as you go. We don't want the knees to go in like this. We want you to stay nice and wide. So if you find your knees going in, take a narrow stance. Okay, now I'm going to turn from the shoulders. So I'm not going to go as far. Trying to keep the hips facing forwards. Good. And now propeller around. Figure of 8 with 2 arms. Working through the floor, let go of the arms. Let them be nice and released. And change direction. If you learn anything in ISO, you can learn how to do this. Life skills, hey? Good, all right, rolling through the wrist. Just raising up the legs. Take the legs out to the side and change direction with the wrists. Staying on balance. Arms above the head. Bend the knees and circle. Keep it nice and light. Remember, go as far forwards as you can go as you go back. Changing direction. Should be starting to feel a bit more free through the arms now. Swap. And go again. 6, 7, change direction. Good, all right, coming to the end of your mat, if you've got a mat. And we're going to do some caterpillar walkout, so rolling down, hands on the mat, walking out slowly, and back in. With the legs straight, then bending the knees, rolling up. And down again. Keeping the legs straight. Walking out. Back in. Bend the knees, rolling up. And again, going down. Bit faster. Rolling up and faster again. I mean, do a faster version again. Don't go faster again. Good. All right, we're going to go down. This time walking out into your down dog and walking through the heels. Lifting up the butt. Good. Raise up one leg as far as you feel comfortable. Lift it up like a yawn. If you're feeling good about that, bend the knee, let it open up through the flexor. Back up. And changing over legs. Just up as far as you feel comfortable. And if you're feeling good about it, bend the knee, open up the flexor. Might appreciate a little bit of stretch after yesterday. Good. And from here, we're going to do our shoulder pusher ups. Great. Walking out into a plank. And just holding this for a second. When I say second, you know I mean more than a second. Just holding it. Just do it. Okay, so what we're going to do is lower down. So we're going to go down, out, in, up, down, out, in, and up. I'm keeping the elbows in on this one for the moment. Make sure you engage through the body before you pick yourself up. Good. Just going down to a child's pose. Good. Back up. And just relaxing out the spine by going cat-cows and down and up. Good. From here, we're going to go into our down and up, down and up. Two more, so down, elbows in, and up. Good, now just go back to relax into child's pose again. Good, back up into a plank. And we're going to go in, reach, in, and down. If this is too intense for you, either just hold the plank or just reach forwards and down, or even just take up and down. Otherwise, we're going to go in, out, in. Let's go. Keep going. In. Engage with the core. Couple more each side. Last one. And hold. Good. Into a child's pose. Back up into a plank. And arm out to the side. And under. Out. And under. Out. And under. Out. I'm slowing down to go with the music because you know what, the music's not going to work, so just go in your own pace. Good, changing hands. And again, out and under. Nice stuff. And down, stretch it out. Woo! Onto your back. Okay.
tabletop here with the legs, and we're going to go down and up. Now where the arms are going to come in, opposite arm to leg. So it takes a little bit of coordination the first time. So making sure the belly button's drawing in to the spine, and you're thinking about pushing it smaller back into the floor. Now we're going to go half time. The arm doesn't have to touch the ground. Half time is a bit harder, isn't it? Good. From here, we're just going to go keeping the knees steady and down. Right, left, and down. Right, left, and down. Right, left. All right, better change the direction. So we're going to go left, right, and down. Left, right, and down. Make sure you're engaging through the stomach and not the neck. Good stuff. Just bring your knees in, stretch out for a sec. Good stuff. Back up into a push-up position. So we're going to do our sequence. I'm not going to do arms in because we've already done some of those. Arms wide, thumbs up, diamonds. Do as many as you can in the count of 8 that we're doing. Go onto your knees if you wish. If it's too much, just hold. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good stuff. Roll. Roll other direction. Alright, now thumbs forward. Make sure you're engaging through the shoulder blades, so you're taking the work through the traps and the back, not so much through the biceps at the front. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Relax. Roll through the shoulders. Now, diamonds, they're quite intense. I find them quite intense. So go onto your knees if you wish. We are going to go for a set of 8 today, but if you want to go some on legs, some on knees, then do that. I probably will do that. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you know? I almost made it. Stretching out. Good. Straight up into a plank. And give enough room on your mat. And we're going to go out, out, in, change hand. Stay with that rhythm. We're going to go on to forearms. Left, right, left, right, right, left. One more each side, almost there. Nice one, coming onto your knees. Not so bad, is it? Hey? Coming into a bounce. Small bounce, nice and easy. Rolling up through the spine. Good. And just starting to swing the arms through. Just start to deal with some of the tension that you've developed. 2 and then a circle. 1, 2, circle.
1, 2, circle. And again. 1, 2, circle. Beautiful. Okay, we go. And 2. With the elbows as well. Okay, we're going to go double time. Left, right, together. Right, left, together. Left, right, together. Right, left, together. One more. Left, right, together. Right. When I say one more, I mean now one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Keep the head steady. With hands. Now we're going to put a little shrug in there. And elbows high. What I call the Cockney version. Good. Okay, step and kick. And flicking out with the arms. Do both arms, why not? Okay, we're going to kick to the side on one leg. Step and kick. Step and kick. Control it through the core. Double time. Other leg. Here we go. Step and kick. Don't kick the plant. Double time. Lovely. Into squats with the hands above the head. Good, hold it. Stretch out to the sides. And just pulling one arm and the other. And rolling forwards. Good, relaxing down. And just hang out. Popping out one hip then the other. And taking yourself over to one leg. If you can, clasp behind that leg, doesn't matter how high up you were. And around the other side. So you can really push these ribs out a little bit just to get a stretch through that side of the rib cage. Good. Now start to just take the arms in a big wide circle, like you're trying to draw a big semicircle on the ground. And if you can, all the way to behind the leg. Stretching out through the chest and through the shoulder blades. Coming to center, bend the knees, rolling up through the spine. Rolling through the shoulders. Bending down and shoulder in. And the other shoulder. Couple more each side. Good, bending the knees, rolling up. Stretching up, nice and wide to the side. Stretching from fingertip to fingertip. Longer, 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 longer. Good, relax that. Arm up into a tricep stretch, keep the head straight up, and give a circle. Change directions of the circle, keeping the knees nice and soft. And bring that arm down, shrug it out. Other arm. Oh, the time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Just time goes so quickly. Go the other way. Good. Bring that one down, shrug it out. Popping one hand over the other. Hands like this if you can, grip on. Pushing up, out, and circle. So this should be a nice stretch between the shoulder blades. If this is too intense on your wrist, just have the hands straight up. Change direction of the circle. And down, other arm up. Change directions. Good, just shrug that out. And bending just back, milking through the forearm. And the other hand. Oops, that's right. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. And now go down. Nice stretch through the forearm. Just milking it gently through, and the other arm. Good. Hand up, rotate the thumb to the outside. Grab the whole thumb, push it down. That's it. And the other arm. Oh yeah, that feels good. And just want to stretch out the quads a little bit from yesterday. So just, if you need to steady yourself in something you do, put the knees together, roll the pelvis forward a little bit so that you're not arching through the back. Just until you find a stretch here, lifting up tall through the head. Keep breathing. And changing. Oh yeah. Rolling the pelvis forward a little bit so you're not arching through the back. Knees level. Again, it's not about trying to find the outward shape, it's about trying to put the stretch in the right direction and just moving until you find a stretch. Good, and just sitting down, tucking the left leg under the right, left arm over the top, and up and turn. And the funky way of changing direction here, arm curl to the other side, put your weight in your hands, pick up your legs, put the right leg under the left, sit down. It's worth it. And sitting up, turning around, looking behind. And then to finish, just coming up to standing again. If you want, you can roll up because it's always nice to do that. Just to do the neck, kind of floss out the ulnar nerve. So hand out to the side. The higher the arm is, the more intense the stretch will be. Fingers up and drop them as you stretch down with the head. Just letting this drop. Don't have to force anything. If you want to increase the stretch, just raise the hand a little bit. If it's too intense, just drop it down. And now if that's feeling okay for you, just now leave the fingers pulling up and gently drop the head just until you find a stretch. Don't make this extreme, otherwise you'll irritate the nerve. And then you're doing more harm than good, and that's not good. No. And changing hands. This is really good if you're getting any ulnar pain over the elbows. And if that's feeling good for you, keep the fingers up and then just lightly keep on flossing through. And to finish, chin to chest. I know I finished like 6 times. It's okay. And just let the weight of the hands gently
Open up the stretch through the neck, back of the shoulders, over the thoracic spine, lumbar spine, sacral spine, butt cheeks, down the backs of the legs, softening behind the knees, down the calves, down to the ankles, into the floor. Lovely. Great. That was day 43, folks. Tomorrow, day 44, is going to be our stretchy day, so come dressed warm. Otherwise, hope you're keeping well, and thank you for continuing to join me. It's a thrill, and let's just keep going as long as we can. All right, take care of yourselves, be nice to yourselves, be nice to others, be nice to your pets and your plants. Lots of love. Thank you very much. Bye.